Good evening, Mr. Nurhandi. This is my final exam assignment, and I will read the title T cells from Common Cold Might Help Fight COVID-19 by VOA. High level of T cells from coronaviruses that cause the common cold can provide protection against COVID-19, a recent study has found. The findings come from an Imperial College London study. The new information could help scientists develop ideas for second-generation vaccines. Immunity against COVID-19 is complex. There is evidence of reduced antibody levels 6 months after vaccination. However, these cells are believed to play an important part in providing protection. The Imperial College London study began in September 2020. It examined levels of cross-reactive T cells produced by early common cold in 52 household contacts of positive COVID-19 cases. The researchers looked at people shortly after they had come into contact with the virus. The goal was to see if the contacts went on to develop infection. The researchers found that the 26 who did not develop infection had notably higher level of those T cells than people who did get infected. The study did not say how long protection from the T cells would last. Dr. Ria Kundu was the study's lead writer. Kundu said, "We found that high levels of pre-existing T cells created by the body when infected with other human coronaviruses, like the common cold, can protect against COVID-19 infection." The study appeared recently in the publication Nature Communication. The team that wrote about the research said that the T cell targeted proteins inside the SARS-CoV-2 virus. This finding could offer a new target for vaccines makers. Current COVID-19 vaccine target the spike protein, a protein on the outside surface of the virus, which change or mutates regularly. This change creates variants such as Omicron. This change in the spike protein also reduces the effectiveness of vaccine against infection that show physical signs. Professor Ajit Lalvani was a co-writer of the study. Lalvani said the internal proteins targeted by the protective T cells we identified mutate much less. Lalvani added that these T cells are highly conserved between the various SARS-CoV-2 variants, including Omicron. He said new vaccine that include this special protein would support the protective T cell responses that should protect against current and the future SARS-CoV-2 variants. I am Riamin Elfrida from University Pancasakti. And then second assignment. Opinion about some people are very casual about handling their money, while other people budget their money carefully. What about me? I am a very relaxed person to handle money, but that doesn't mean it's wasteful. I buy what I really need and use. Someone said there is that scatters and yet increases. and there is that withholds more than is meet, but it tends to poverty. Dave Thomas said, the more you give, the more you get in return. But still, I have to save for the future and for emergency money also. As a parent, I teach my children not to be extravagant with money, but also not to be stingy for themselves or help others. I think being a person who is careful in managing finance is good, but don't let us become people who are afraid of losing money. That's my opinion. Thank you, sir.